Don't know how to clean this. I can't get whatever the stuff is on this side off.
I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. Welcome to a nice Friday dinner. And hello to the Chow Style. Thank you for your follow. I saw that the other day. I appreciate all you tuning in. Oh, yum. Chicken broccoli fettuccine sounds dope. I'm getting takeout, though, because I'm not cooking on a Friday. Hey, I don't blame you. I'm looking forward to this 3-day weekend.
Like, I can't. There's just so much, like, crap in there.
I don't know what that is.
That's what I mean.
I'm sorry.
You've done this to me.
I genuinely looked for a cheese grater that's one-sided to help out.
Yeah, cleaning that thing is so much easier.
Well, I'll use this one this time.
I might stick this in the dishwasher.
That's fine.
Because it's like, you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't mean to be like complaining about it, but like I don't know what it is, but I've been trying to wash it off a couple different times, and I like can't get it off.
Yeah.
You can.
If you find a different cheese
It's
grater,
like-
we can find a different cheese grater.
It's like cheese and some soft stuff like, baked in, like cooked onto it.
It must have just been when it was
Sitting in the sink.
the sink. It's got something for cleaning or whatnot.
Yeah. So sorry, but you have to use that.
No, that's fine. We can make it work.
Okay, thank you. I want to go buy the stuff.
Whoop. Yeah. But yeah, everybody.
You need anything else from there?
No, we should be good.
Do you want me to stop and get you a drink?
How long do you think it's gonna take?
Store inside?
Yeah. I think I could probably get this done in like 30 to 45 minutes.
I'll just go get the bread and come back.
I would stick with the bread if you want some. If not, I can always do the pizza.
No, I'll do the bread and come back. Oh, you mean just do that bread?
Yeah, I would break it into certain size, stretch it, cover it with garlic butter, and put it in the
Are
oven.
you okay with doing that?
You can try it.
Okay. So here's the thing. I want to know where I'm not involved.
Okay, that's fine. I can do it.
Or I'm less involved. So, do you want me to go buy bread, or are you okay doing that?
I can do this. Yeah, I told you it's fine. I want to make a delicious meal for us. We'll make it work.
Hey, you said that. A delicious meal for us.
An entertaining, delicious meal for us.
A succulent meal. I forgot about this pasta though. I'm quite excited about that.
Yeah, I haven't. I'll show that off here in a second. I want to get that.
Sorry.
You're good.
I moved things for your picture.
I already took a.
Oh thank God.
a
Yeah, TV outside.
You know we're streaming.
Yes.
Okay, good.
The wrong cast the dog.
All right, everybody. So we are doing a chicken broccoli fettuccine. It's not an Alfredo. We are just doing like a general white sauce. Because if we were doing a fettuccine, then that would just be an emulsification of butter and cheese. Instead, we're going to do a roux. So it's really more of a Mornay sauce. Which is just the bechamel when you add cheese to it. What originally was going to happen today, and what the plan had been, was I've got this 5-day cold-proofed pizza dough that I pulled out this morning. We had made it a while ago and froze it, and it is supposed to basically be ready within 8 hours or so of pulling it out of the freezer, letting it do its final proof.
Are you okay with him just being out there?
Yeah. And then it's good to go. However, it does not seem like it has risen much. I've got 2 of these. So yeah, here's the second one. Like there has been some leavening, but not a ton, which was a little concerning. I did think I'd be able to get 2 pretty nice pizzas out of it. So instead, what you heard me and my wife discussing was instead turning it into some like garlic knots. So I will separate those out into strips and try and trim and like we'll either cook them as like garlic bread in like one direction, or we will like twist them, do something, and then throw them in the oven, paint them with a little garlic butter, and just see if we can't get something delicious out of it. The recipe that I have for those came from a guy who said you could make pretty much breadsticks, calzone, stromboli, pizza with this recipe. We've done the pizza and we've done the calzone, so we might as well try the rest of it. But how are you guys all doing? Everyone having a good weekend or any big weekend plans? Good start to a Friday. It's been a little bit of a hectic week for me. I'm glad we're getting a little bit of rest. But it hasn't been anything I can't handle. Okay. So we got broccoli. Next up, we are going to make cutlets out of this chicken. Okay. One cutlet, two cutlets. Nothing happening tonight, but I'm going to brunch tomorrow with a friend. Right now, I'm trying to figure out if new Birkenstocks are too big. I have never worn a Birkenstock. They look comfortable. I have very big feet, so I'm much more of a New Balance for everything kind of guy. But it worked out. No complaints on my end, other than the shoes themselves are pretty pricey. I don't really have any big plans for this 3-day weekend, other than I may go over to my parents on Memorial Day if they want to do like a cookout or something, but nothing official has been put out yet from them. My wife's getting ready to go on a trip to visit her parents. So she'll leave Sunday and then be back Thursday. So it's going to be a bunch of meals this week of what I normally don't get to eat. Okay, so chicken has been cutleted. Broccoli is set to go. These are my first pair. Oh, that's good. If I remember correctly, they should have buckles on the front that you can pretty much do whatever. All right. I'm going to get my pan to preheat, and I'm going to move this into the sink and wash my hand and my knife. All right, nice clean. Hands are clean. Okay. So, yeah, like I had said, we were doing pizza. And then this didn't prove exactly like I had hoped, so we're going to make it into garlic bread. My original plan was to do a white sauce pizza, which, these are still fairly cold, with broccoli and chicken, because I think that would be delicious. But since we needed to pivot, I have these fettuccine noodles I got from the farmer's market. They are garlic and toasted onion flavor. So it's dried. It was like, I don't know, $6 or $7 for this, but we've had them before and it's delicious stuff. Not this flavor, but just from this company. Alright. Damn, they're a size too big, those pesky Germans. Yeah. Too bad. Alright, let's see how much we got. Wait, why is 0? It's 417. If I break this into 5, it'd be about 80. That makes sense. Okay, let's do that. Austinite, yeah. Block of cheese. Block of cheese. Hold on, I gotta let the dog in. Blocks of cheese, yep. I knew you liked that. Alright, so. $420, that'd be about 80. So yeah. Rolled out the dough here. Furiosa was good. It was a little long, if you want my honest opinion. It was a good movie. Like, I'm very happy I saw it, but it's like a one-time seer. It's definitely not as action-packed as the other one, which is fine. You don't want every movie to be the exact same. You want something different. Like, it tells a complete story. But it would be nice if it had cut a little bit of it out, because some of it I didn't necessarily think was 100% necessary. Worth seeing in theaters? No, I don't think there's quite as much spectacle as there was for like Fury Road. Like there was a lot of car chases and really explosive, cool moments in the other one, and in this one they really only had about 2 of those that I felt like were, wow, those are great. But I mean, like the story they tell is really nice and cool. Or well, I wouldn't say it's nice. It's pretty, you know, harrowing for the person going through it. But I hope you guys can see this. Yeah, I'm just tearing off chunks and kind of measuring it, and then breadstick shape. This was supposed to be pizza, just so you know, today, but the pizza dough didn't proof like it was supposed to. So instead, we're doing the same pizza we would have made as a pasta, and then I'm turning the pizza dough into breadsticks. Let's see what this other one weighs. They're about the same, 419. I mean, if you really want to go see a movie, it's definitely a solid one to go see. Because there's not really much to see at the moment until we get to, like, personally, I want to see the uh, oh, what was the movie that I just Wolverine and Deadpool in July. In September, Beetlejuice 2. What was that? Was that it turning off? That's unfortunate. I I got a like a Bluetooth speaker for in the kitchen since we're really close to affiliate where we can start having TTS and like some bigger notifications. Um, so I picked one up. It's like $30, and it's supposed to have about a 35 feet distance or so. It sounds good, but it doesn't always 100% stay alive. Like it will connect, be good for a little while, and then turn off. So I'm thinking about getting a different one. Okay. Ooh, good improvisation. Yeah, I think so. Let me check and see if this pan is ready real quick. We can get our chicken going. Oh, that bad boy is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take you over here so you can just see what I'm going to do real quick, but we are going to go back to rolling things because the chicken is going to sit. So, I'm just trying to pat these dry so that we get a nice exterior. These should cook relatively quickly. So yeah. Well, that's doing that. We're gonna finish our breadsticks. I have to wash my hands again real quick. So I'm gonna cook these at 450 for like, I don't know, 7 or 8 minutes to see what we've got. And then I'm gonna hit them with some garlic butter that I'll melt some butter, throw a little bit of garlic powder in there, and then do that across. Okay, last one. Chicken's looking good. So yeah, got some breadsticks. Let's go ahead and get our butter melt. Hold on, I just picked up my napkin that I was touching stuff with. One more time. Okay, sorry about that. All right, I'm gonna throw this in the microwave, and then as you can see, we got a nice little crust going on there. Getting some mayo. are going to be some baked breadsticks. You had sausages and crepes? I mean, that sounds good, but what kind of led you to that? Here's our melted butter. How'd you make the crepes? That's what I'm most interested in. A little garlic. A little parsley. I'm gonna first off. I'm gonna stick this with a thermometer just to make sure this came up to the appropriate temperature. That one can go for about another minute. 30 seconds or so. So, got our garlic butter. This is so garlicky smelling. It smells fantastic already. Just from the powder. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to put those in the oven and we're going to move on to this pan. For 8 minutes. Alright, last two pieces of chicken. My mom is finally feeling better and she wanted that for dinner. Just in a pan on the stove. That's nice. That's a good way to do it. It just, there's a lot of people who have like very specialized ears. Oh. yeah, once we get our chicken done, we'll the broccoli will take no time at all. While this is happening, I'm gonna go ahead and start grating my cheese. So I am going to wait until we start seeing some white more around the edges, a little bit higher up, just to kind of indicate the cooking's farther along. So here's a shredded cheese. So yeah, we're going to use the thermometer for that one. That one will be done before the other one. So yeah, as you can see, 113, we need to hit at least 155, if not more, and then sustain it. Alright, our breadsticks are not ready yet. How do you like that thermometer? It's the special one I bought. I love it. It's like the best purchase I've ever made. Highly recommend it. I'm gonna go another 3 minutes, see what we're looking like. I can tell you what the plan is. So what's gonna happen is, as soon as the chicken is done, I'm gonna pour the broccoli and then some water in here and steam the broccoli real quick. That'll take about 2 or 3 minutes. And then from there, we're going to do a little bit of a pan switcheroo. Perfect. Look at that nice golden brown. Some real delicious looking chicken. Yeah, so we'll do the broccoli. We'll move this pan over here. We'll pull this one. We'll make our sauce. And then we'll end up back in this one when we put it all together. This one's done. Oops. Dropped it. So we're going to go let that go for about a minute or two. We just want to make sure we can get some nice green broccolis. Breadsticks still aren't ready. Okay. Yeah, look how green these broccoli look. Plus, we've cleaned off all that fond, which is what's on the bottom of the pan after you're done cooking. Got my broccoli. All right. Just doing a quick wipe down. Bring that over. We're going to turn this down significantly. So while that's going, excuse me, sorry about that. You guys seem slightly off. There we go. So I have 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. So we just want to get this melted. And then we will add the flour. So it's equal parts butter to flour. So. But we just want to cook it until the flour smell essentially goes away. You just don't want that raw flour taste. As you can see, we're starting to get some color and the smell is gone. So we're going to go ahead and add our... We're going to do this a little bit at a time. Let it thicken, continue to add. And then in this other one, we're going to continue to stir. We're close on breadsticks. Okay. As you can see, thickening up. We're just going to do this until we get to the consistency we want and the amount we want. Okay, noodles still have ways to go. They're pretty south of al dente. Breadsticks still got a way to go. Sauce is actually coming together perfectly. So we had a bechamel before. Now that we've had a cheese, we now have a Mornay sauce. So you want to turn down the temperature on this. You can see we got beautiful sauce. I'm actually going to remove that from the heat. Reintroduce our broccoli. This is what we wanted. We'll see what we look after that. I actually think that's perfect. All right, so I need to cut up the chicken, but essentially everything else is done. Hey. All right, so let me very quickly cut up the chicken.
Oh, it smells so good.
Was it?
You pouting because you have. Those don't look good.
What?
Those do look.
You expect them not to?
No.
How do you think the best picture is? Should I leave it like this and you can set it on
Yes.
top? Okay.
Whoops, sorry. That was completely accidental.
Uh-huh.
I have to do the laundry, so I am so sorry.
It's fine. You just squirted it right on my shirt.
I see that, and I am so sorry. It was not intentional. What was I? Oh, I stepped on a noodle.
Is that where that noodle went?
So I guess what goes around comes around. Yes, I would put it in like a bowl or on a plate or whatever, and then lay the chicken. Or you can mix it in. It's sorry for slaughtering the sauce.
I understand.
Was
It
not
happens.
intentional.
It happens. It happens. I'm gonna put the broccoli in after the fact.
Really?
It stayed rolled in for about all of 2 seconds.
Can I eat one of those?
Yeah.
Or oh, I guess you need to wait. The ones with the party picture.
Okay.
I think that's the picture.
So you think lay it across?
Yeah, I would just lay it across.
This is gonna be so dank. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. This is definitely a Morgan meal.
So excited.
I think she would actually prefer this more than the pizza I was going to make. So
These are hot.
like this.
Yeah.
Like this.
It'll be fine.
Fall apart.
Well, yeah, it's gonna kind of do that. I would actually spread it apart a little bit, but just to make it less like.
Should I do a drizzle of sauce over the top?
Yes. And then I think that's the prettiest breadstick. I'm about to go to town on some noodles and some broccoli.
You want to do the sauce drizzle?
Oh god. Sure. I can stop this. I'm being greedy.
Sorry, we'll give you a shot as soon as we get the. I also have cheese to grate over the top too.
trying to decide how I want the breadstick. Because I wish this was a little more like centered. But I think I can stick the breadstick back there and it'll be okay. I thought about breaking it in half and sticking it in there.
That's fine, but you told me where to put it.
I know. It's supposed to be being mad. This is me thinking.
You know that this is a gravy one? That this is made for gravy and sauces?
Okay? Or did
Yeah.
I cover it too much?
If you think it's okay,
I think it's okay.
I think this one and honestly this one aren't too bad. That one's not too bad if you want to cut it in half.
Which one to cut in half?
Like this half.
Well, I thought about cutting it because I wasn't like if I just place a breadstick here, I feel like that looks a little weird.
You can cut it in half and then stick it. You want me to do the cheese now, or I was going to do it?
It's not the right knife for this, is it?
No. Like over the top or
Yeah,
on the
just
side?
grate it.
In general?
Yeah. Like that, right?
Yeah. Also, please eat all the broccoli.
I will.
Okay.
I was failing trying to scoop stuff out into my. Also, is it possible
For what?
to like move things so that I don't have stuff behind this?
I can move the chicken for sure.
Can you move the chicken just for the picture and then we can put it back?
The breadsticks aren't bad. They're
What about that?
Try from the other side, would you? Like from here. Hey, Rednificent, looks good. Welcome, man. It's been a minute. How you been? You excited about the start of the weekend? Thank you. We were supposed to do pizza. We were supposed to do a version of this as a pizza, and then the dough did not. Yeah, I think that was good. The dough didn't proof as much as I wanted, so instead we turned them into breadsticks, and they're pretty good breadsticks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we got some good color on there because I did garlic butter and a little bit of parsley. Let's try it with this sauce.
I took too much pasta. Oh well.
Been all right. I'm excited for some hardcore chilling. I have Monday off. Yeah, me too. I'm pretty excited about it myself. 3-day weekends don't come all that often. And let's say I can't complain. I'm looking forward to it. I've been stressed at work, so I'm going to really take this chance to get some extra sleep, make some good food. I'll have the house to myself for 2 of it. My wife's going to go visit her parents, so let me kind of do whatever I want. Hopefully you do some nice, relaxing, chilling as well.
Did you want more pasta? Because I took a lot.
I actually took a lot of pasta. It made enough for 2 people.
Okay.
The pasta sauce is pretty good. It needs some pepper. I'm
Yeah.
eating the blank stuff, not the one that was.
I actually agree with you. I also need chicken.
There. Can you actually get a picture with the fresh black pepper? I think it actually looks better.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. W weekend. Yeah, it's going to be nice.
Oh, it does.
We went and saw Furiosa yesterday, and that was pretty good. I don't know that it's necessarily like rush to see it in IMAX, but if you got a free weekend and you want something to do, pretty good.
It's long.
It's a long one. That was our only complaint was it was 2.5 hours, and yeah, and it felt like it at times. I've got some gardening and beekeeping to tend to, and plenty of sitting around. Oh, nice! I didn't know you kept bees. Do you get your own honey? I assume they're that type of bee. I don't know that anyone keeps other types of bees. You know, like would be carpenter bees. I believe that's what it is. How is it? I see you're just eating breadsticks.
I'm not just eating breadsticks. I've eaten broccoli.
Anything but pasta?
I've not tried the pasta yet.
I'm just gonna move that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Chicken's good.
Mmm. Broccoli came out perfect. You know, sometimes when you steam broccoli, it gets too almost too steamed, where it like falls apart. Kind of gross.
It's mushy.
Yeah, that's what the word I'm looking for. Hmm.
You do get some of the frames though. Also.
Yeah, I need to harvest older frames from last year. It's probably going to be at least 20 pounds. And soon I'll be able to get fresh spring honey. Man, what do you do with all that? I assume you jar it up and sell it or give it away. Unless you just eat a ton of honey. Which, if you do, good for you, man. That stuff lasts forever. I feel like 20 pounds of honey would get me through like 10 years. Get me through a couple batches of cornbread, let's say that.
It's all very good.
Okay, the bite that had the chicken, the pepper, the noodle, and the broccoli really tied it together. Like, eating them individually is okay, but like when they come together, oh man, they hit. This isn't Alfredo, by the way. It's a cream sauce. So it's Parmesan.
For those of us who don't know the difference, it's essentially the same.
It's different, but I won't argue with you. That's Parmesan Reggiano. This is just Parmesan and Gruyere. My third year, so mostly just ate and gave it away, but I think this year goes well. I'll be forced to sell it in bees by next year. I want to get into making mead. Oh, that would be fantastic. I've seen people get some like mead making sets, but I haven't seen anyone who does it from scratch. That's pretty cool. I need a. Oh, there's a knife right here. I'm an idiot.
Fine.
Thought about making chocolate cake this weekend, but you're leaving, so guess not. Alfredo is Parmesan and eggs emulsified. So pasta, water, eggs, and Parmesan. This is your standard roux with whole milk, and then Parmesan, some grated Parmesan and Gruyere mixed together. It's relatively plain. Like I didn't put a ton of cheese in it, so it's very creamy, but it's not overwhelmingly cheesy. But that's not a bad thing. It's still very delicious. I kind of wish I'd gone a little heavier on the cheese. But I was worried about the texture getting screwed up. You put too much cheese, the sauce gets grainy, or it gets too thick. But the shredding a little bit on top, the parm and the black pepper, ooh, it's killer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a straight up bechamel that we add cheese to, so that makes it a Mornay sauce. So, one little change, new sauce, and that's what makes mother sauces so fun. But yeah, bechamel, straight up, and then cheese at the end.
What? You already have breakfast and dinner. Do you need more?
I don't know why I don't. Oh, there's caramel out there.
Oh, it looks like he has not dinner.
Yeah. Best cheddar sauce, yeah. I use that for many things. Oh my gosh, yes. I think the bechamel is better than ricotta when it comes to like lasagna. And I feel like I know a lot of like ricotta lovers and then a ton of ricotta haters. And I don't hate ricotta, I just think the bechamel is better. It's not grainy. Plus, if you make a bechamel and then make a Mornay sauce out of it, any vegetable you use is fantastic. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, creamed spinach, um, pretty much anything you can think of. That sauce just hits. For those of you who were here at the beginning, this was a special type of fettuccine. It was supposed to be garlic and toasted onion flavored, like they were made into the pasta. Cannot tell you that there's garlic or onions in this.
I got it a little bit like in the first bite,
Mm-hmm.
but not a lot.
It's not. It's very subtle. You can make it to make a creamy broccoli and cheese soup. Yeah, that would be a great use. Grant says ricotta is an affront to God. Grant, I don't think you heard what my wife said, but I'm sure you can guess.
Why do people hate ricotta?
Why do people hate ricotta? Because ricotta isn't overly flavorful. Like, and it's got a gritty texture, kind of like cottage cheese. In fact, it's one of those cheeses that kind of falls under farmer's cheese, which I briefly talked about when I was looking to do the kolaches, because like the old school kolache method was cream cheese, or it wasn't cream cheese, it was farmer's cheese, which was usually a mixture of cottage cheese, cream cheese, or did I say cottage yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only one you said.
Cottage, farmers, and cream cheese, or some of the other softer cheeses.
I wish you would work on the video.
I'm sorry.
It's not a big deal. They're just get tangled together.
I will do that next time.
Because the handmade one is so long.
Or I like to make mac and cheese and not use as much cheese. That's a whole lot of ricotta. Yeah, sorry if I kept saying the same thing. My brain's fried from this week. But I didn't cut this. A lot of people don't like it because it's gritty and it doesn't have like a super big taste. Some people are like really want their cheese to be sharp. So your sharp cheddar, your blue cheeses. And some people are fine with whatever, like you. Well, you don't like blue cheese, but you love pretty much most American type of cheese. Swiss, provolone, cheddar American.
Yeah.
Look who it is, guys. You gotta sit. You gotta sit. Good boy. Shake. 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 Good boy. You gotta catch it. He did not catch it. All right, come back. Sit. Come on, big one. Who's there? Good boy. There you go. He caught that one. I want my cheese to cut me. It's so sharp. Barbaric Americans that don't like ricotta. Ricotta isn't even cheese. It's just classified as gross. That's Grant. All right, down. Down. All the way. Sit. Down. Down. Touch. Good boy.
By itself, you get more flavor.
Why aren't you eating the broccoli? There's still a ton of broccoli in here. You know this is half the amount of broccoli I normally make when we have broccoli, right? Okay. If you want this last one, come on. Get mom. Go.
Yeah.
Come. Push. Good boy. All right, sit. Big one. Who's there? Good boy. All right, that's the end of doggy time. Good entertainment, but hey, when we're done, you can have some ice, all right? I think it's I think this is one of the rare times I've made exactly enough food for us to eat for dinner where I don't either completely miss it and there's not enough or there's absolutely way too much. This was right on the money. Cooking for two people is difficult, especially when
One of the people eats more than.
I eat more than a normal person.
When you eat more than a normal person?
I'm cooking for two, but eating for three. Well, Grant, you got Monday off? So you like the breadsticks? You like the chicken. You like the noodles. We have a ton of chicken left, too.
I ate all the things.
You didn't eat the broccoli.
I ate so much broccoli.
I know. Well, that's nice. What are you going to do with your Monday off? You can't watch One Piece.
I mean, it could.
Wow, a whole 4-day weekend. Man, you're living the dream.
He's so good.
He knows you're I said he knows you're leaving.
Not till Sunday. Well, apparently the cat's in the curtain. You can take some.
No, that one just looked saucier. Probably catch up on sleep this weekend. Me too, buddy. Me too. Probably trying to watch some movies. I don't know what, but I'll find something. I haven't sat down and watched a movie in a little while. Although I did watch The Hunt for Red October last week. That was just like a random. I sat down, picked it, and then watched the whole thing, and it was great. I was just saying I haven't had a lot of time to sit down and watch a movie recently.
Lost here soon.
Yeah. What am I going to do? I got suggestions from Cole about doing a seafood while you're gone. Like crab legs, shrimp, the whole thing. And then getting some butcher paper and just splaying it across the... And I was like, God, that seems like such a cleanup.
Yeah.
Still inventorying my Bionicles. Hopefully get through a big chunk this weekend. I watched Lahane recently and it was incredible. Why don't I look that's a These Nuts joke about to happen. What's Lahane? You're lame. I don't know. I don't even know if it's sure. What is that? French? You took that.
I did not.
How many of these breadsticks are you gonna munch on?
This is it.
I think this is my third.
Same.
It's pretty tasty. It's a black and white French movie in the 90s. Well, you doesn't sound like something I'd like. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's heavy, but a good movie. Well, how am I supposed to carry it? And he logged off. Could you imagine if it showed that? Alright, no more. For such a quick and relatively easy meal to make, I have 4 dishes I gotta hand wash. Plus, I gotta wipe up a bunch of things. So, I think I'm gonna go and call stream here because I want to get this stuff cleaned up, not have it waiting on me when the weekend starts. So I appreciate everyone who came and hung out. Hope you enjoyed watching us prepare this meal, and we had fun eating it for sure. Feel free to come back and hang out with us and Skipper. We're definitely going to stream some more food this weekend. And then feel free to check out my Instagram down below if you want to see some of the other stuff we've made or any of the old VODs. And if you enjoyed, please follow, so you know when I'm going to go live, and the support always helps. Thank you guys. I am gonna go find somebody to raid, so just give me a second and we'll raid somebody.